Hey, what's up? Today we're gonna look at Aqara's all-new smart light bulbs. Let's look at how these work and how they stack up against the Yeelights and Philips Hue bulbs. Let's go! In the box, you can find the light bulb and a small instruction manual. And that's it. It's nice to note that the instruction manual is actually multilingual.
That's awesome.
So the first thing I noticed is how lightweight these bulbs are. At 70 grams, it's almost half compared to Yeelight or Philips Hue bulbs. One big thing that differentiates the Aqara bulbs from any other bulb that works with the Xiaomi Mi Home app is that the Aqara bulbs actually connect over Zigbee and pair as a child device to a gateway. This means they don't connect over Wi-Fi directly, but connect to a gateway which connects over Wi-Fi. The next thing that differentiates these from any other Xiaomi related bulbs is that these can be used with Apple HomeKit when paired with the new Aqara Hub. So let's install this bulb and see how it works. It's got a most common E27 mount, so I've put it in this desk light here to try it out. And to install it in the Mi Home app or in the Apple Home app, you will need to have a Xiaomi or Aqara Hub already installed. You can add the light bulbs as a child device from the Hub's device page, where you can select the Aqara bulb, after which you'll need to quickly turn the light on and off 5 times to pair it to the gateway. Once it's paired, you can rename the light and add it to a room in the app. And that's it. The light bulb will then appear as a device in the devices list and as a child device on the Hub's device page. From here you can control the light or set up smart home automation rules. The light's intensity goes up to about 800 lumen, which is exactly the same as Philips Hue or Yeelight bulbs. The light intensity at 2700K, its warmest color, will be less than at 6500K, as with pretty much every bulb I've seen so far. So this is the bulb at its coolest light at 100%, 50% and 1%, and this is the light at 2700K at 1%, 50% and 100%. The interface of the light bulb in the Mi Home app is not as smooth as the Yeelights are, for example. You'll have to swipe to the center of this area to set the light to the cool light, and to the edge of this area to set the warm 2700K light. On the outer ring, you can set the light's intensity from 1 to 100%. There's also a bunch of presets, but these basically just recall a setting of brightness and color, although that could be helpful for smart home automation and voice control. The automation rules for the Mi Home app allow you to do pretty much everything you would expect. You can set up a wireless switch to control the lights, or a motion sensor, or a door and window sensor to automatically turn on the lights when you enter a room. If you've set up the bulb on your Apple device, you can actually use these Aqara bulbs with Apple Home as well. This means that you can access and control the lights from the Apple Home app, but also use it with Siri and set up smart home automation rules within the Apple Home ecosystem as well. I've tried it with Siri and I managed to turn the lights on and off and set the brightness. Set the Aqara bulb to 50%.
Okay, I set the Aqara bulb to 50%.
But so far I've not been able to set the color of the lights with Siri, but perhaps that is something that could be added later on. So what do I think? Well, at first I was a little bit surprised why there would be another quite similar bulb that works with the Mi Home app, but there actually are a few advantages on the Aqara bulb. It's cool to have a light bulb that connects over Zigbee and connects to your gateway. I think that most people that watch my channel actually have one of these hubs, although it could be a threshold for you to buy these lights if you don't. So the fact that it has Zigbee is a good thing, but it might be a bad thing for some. And then they're super lightweight. Depending on what type of lamp you're putting them in, weight might actually be a big factor for you to consider. They're not full spectrum colored bulbs, which might be a bummer for some people, although the color range right now for me is actually good enough. As of right now, the Aqara bulbs don't yet appear on Google Home or Amazon Alexa, which might disappoint some people, but who knows, this might actually work in the future, as I do know Aqara was showcasing some of their products to work with Alexa a while back, so who knows. The brightness of these bulbs is the same as the Yeelight and the Philips Hue bulbs, which could make this a very interesting bulb for you to consider, especially if you plan to use it with Apple Home and don't need a full spectrum colored bulb. These bulbs come out really well, and they will save you a ton of cash. In China, they go for about 90 RMB, which is a little less than $13 or about 11 euros. Compared to the 250 RMB you pay for Philips Hue, these are very competitively priced. So that's it for the Aqara light bulb. I was quite surprised to see them make a light bulb, but after trying and comparing, I must say that I'm pleasantly surprised and I think they're great bulbs for a good price. So what do you think? And if you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet. And hit that little bell icon to receive notifications whenever I post new videos, which frankly is a lot more these days. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see y'all soon. Peace!